Hey everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Salt and Sacrifice. And we'll see how often I will confuse Salt and Sacrifice and Salt and Sanctuary in the future of this Let's Play. Because of course this is the sequel to Salt and Sanctuary, which I did play on my channel all the way back in 2016, when it was relatively new, I think. Almost exactly 6 years ago, by the time I'm recording this. So that's cool. This has come out a little while ago, but sometime this year. I didn't actually look up the date, but yeah, it's relatively recent. And you know, the first game was pretty amazing. A side-scrolling platformer, Souls-like, basically. So very grim, also very difficult, and very much a Souls-like. Hold on, I should have closed my window because this is when traffic's starting to pick up, as you no doubt can hear. I mean, I can hear the rumbling. Hold on a sec. Alright, very professional. I'm back. So, yeah, it's basically... I'm expecting this game to be more of the same. As usual, I don't know anything about it, other than it's... yeah, it's a sequel to that game. It looks very similar. I've no reason to expect anything drastically different, but we'll see. One thing I might do... The only thing, by the way, I've seen of this game is literally this title screen. And I did do some audio testing. I'm gonna go down 10% on each sound effects and music. Just in case. Discard? No. Accept. Yes. 50-60, yes. We'll go with this. If this turns out to be a little bit too quiet, then I can always adjust it up. But I'd rather have it too quiet than too loud and overpowering my microphone. Well, we'll just start a new game. Oh, interesting. Why? Oh, because that's my Epic Game Store name. Because I had made a proper account with this name, my regular nickname, at some point, and forgot the login, and I don't know why I didn't try to recover it, or maybe I did. And then when I actually started an Epic Game Store account to actually use, I guess I took the extremely lazy and stupid way and just made another account and called it Atan202, which, you know, in hindsight, yeah, it's silly. But that's why that is. Obviously, it doesn't really matter at all. In fact, this might be the first time I play a game that's on Epic Game Store that has any kind of online component to it. As you can see in the bottom right, we are currently online, and I don't know the extent of the online features of this game at all. I don't believe the first one had any actual, like, multiplayer component to it. I think it had that, you know, what's it called, or how's it described? The that part of the actual Souls game multiplayer mechanic where you see traces of other players, like their bloodstains there where they died and whatnot, and how they performed in boss fights, I think, something like that. I didn't really do anything with that in the first game. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. If it turns out that there is any kind of PvP component to it, I am going to turn off the online mode, but I don't think that's the case. I don't expect that to be the case, rather. But again, I have no real basis for that at all. Now, anyway, long story short, well, okay, yeah, I mean, this all looks extremely similar, graphics-wise and UI-wise. Oh, actually, hold on, yes, wait. I have to show you one thing that I found kind of hilarious. This is not it. I guess it's under graphics? Yeah, so there is an option called Legible Font, which is off by default, and you can turn that on for a, you know, more standard, less interesting looking font, arguably more legible. I just find it interesting, or just funny, that they call it legible instead of more legible or something. You know, when the default one is perfectly legible to me. It's, you know, I've seen much worse. Either way, I just found that funny somehow. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we'll fix that. Oh, okay, it randomizes your character apparently. Now, the name, yes, class Highblade. Can we look at our equipment at all? I'm trying start and select. I don't want to No. Well, I mean, obviously I can't really use A or B. B cancels, A selects, of course. Yeah, okay, it doesn't seem like we can look at our equipment right here. High blade. Okay, previously it gave us the fighter character, I think. I mean, assassin... Do we get any kind of description? Oh yeah, I guess we can take an educated guess, right? We see the type of weapon here, I suppose. Dual daggers for assassin. Honestly, that's... You know, I like rogue-type characters, or even assassin-type characters. It seems like that is the only, you know, rogue-ish character in the list here. Cleric, yeah, maybe. Straight-up fighter with a shield and axe. Not the classic shield and sword. Is maybe a little bit on the boring side. I don't know. It always feels a bit lame, although it's probably the most... I don't know, the default experience, maybe the most finely balanced, although that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. The duelist, interestingly, seems to have a sword and some sort of stick? Wand, perhaps? Maybe a bit of a fighter-mage hybrid? High blade. Huh. Or maybe that's actually just... Maybe that's just a sword and the sheath. Now that I look at it. Okay, yeah, that's probably what it is. So more of an agile fighter. I think he might have... looks like some sort of crossbow, probably. Yeah. What else would it be? High blade has another type of sheathed sword. A little bit more katana-looking, whereas this is more of a western sword. Fighter, yeah, doesn't have a sword at all, of course. This guy has just a mace of some sort. Assassin double daggers, as we've already seen. What else is there? I guess they all start with that contract-looking item? Some kind of document. The cleric has what looks like maybe mana restoration. Everyone has some ranged ammo. Assassin starting with throwing daggers, apparently. This guy's a crossbow, throwing axes, I'm guessing. Crossbow, bow. Paladin has shield and sword, okay, and probably the heaviest armor of the bunch. No magic potions, so I guess maybe not so much a cleric fighter and more of a straight-up fighter. No, I'm sure they must have some sort of ability, some kind of clerical ability to set them apart from the fighter. The ranger, interesting. Some sort of spear, maybe a throwing spear as their main weapon, as the ranger title would suggest. The short bow, very light armor, and then we have the sage. Okay, we have cleric and sage basically as the two available spellcasters. Normally, I wouldn't associate sage with you know, arcane spellcasting as opposed to divine spellcasting, but I guess it might be. Definitely looks more like a almost necromantic with the black garb and whatnot. You know, the kind of pale and vampire-like looking character that the game, I suppose, created for me might I don't know, make me feel like that. So yeah, weapon-wise, this one starts with I guess a dagger and the staff. I don't know if I want to start as a spellcaster. As interesting as that might be, I feel, I don't know, a little bit intimidated by the idea of just being thrown into the spellcasting system. I want to start with something a little bit more basic. I know, maybe the ranger isn't basic, but I kind of like the idea of having you know, that spear weapon. And being slightly lighter armored, you know, more lightly armored and more agile. I kind of like that idea, as opposed to being slow and tanky. Let's go Ranger, sure, why not? I do like to give the name, you know, my main nickname, Atantua, to, like, archer-type characters. Or hunter-type characters. I guess a Ranger isn't necessarily that, but close enough. Crime forgery. Ah, okay, that changes your starting item from, I guess, the default, or, yeah, forgery actually gives you, I guess, a forged document of some sort. That makes sense. So that's why everyone started with that. I see. Heresy, some kind of heretical icon, I guess. Lasciviousness. A lock of black hair. Smuggling. Some sort of a lantern, I guess? A lantern seems useful. The first game, I believe, what little I remember of it, is that it was pretty dark in places. Definitely had a lot of dark places to explore, and I wonder if acquiring a light source might actually be a major, well, not problem perhaps, but a major part of the progression, the early game progression for characters who don't start with this. Sumptuousness, with a gold ring of sorts. Usury? Usury? I don't even know what kind of crime that is. Never heard that term before, consciously. I think the item that you start with in that case, also indicated by the number 1 there, is it's a consumable, presumably, and I think it's a bag of salt, the namesake salt. Again, I don't remember exactly how it works, or how it worked in the first game, but in Salt and Sanctuary, you literally had salt and sanctuary so that you would, I guess, purify by using that salt, and thus turn into checkpoints that you can use, like, you know, the bonfires from the Soul series. So having an extra bag of salt available, if it works like I imagine or half remember, might actually be quite useful. I'm not sure though. Vagrancy has... I don't know what that is. If that's a wooden cross or a figurine of some sort. Okay, the Crime of Alchemy, I see, starts with some sort of potion times 3. Well, I'm always hesitant to pick a consumable, because obviously you'll be able to get more of that. This strikes me as more of a thing that's useful for, you know, experienced players going for a particular route early game or something, you know, where we're having some sort of consumable. Maybe this is even like a damaging item that you throw at enemies and that explodes. Or maybe that's more... No, that's clearly what the arsonist starts with. So those are some sort of fire bombs, I guess. Molotov cocktails. Yeah. You know, the kind of thing that a speedrunner would use to one-shot the first, or not one-shot, but, you know, kill the first boss or something, or some mid-game boss even, with a very low-level character, using only those items, for example. Anyway, Blasphemy... Okay, that one starts with a apparently also consumable type of lamp. Brigandry starts with some kind of dagger? Drunkenness starts with wineskins. Makes sense. No idea how useful those are. I don't know, I mean, I'm kind of curious about what this forged document actually is, so I might start with that. Although I'm really intrigued by the possibility of having a permanent light source available right off the bat. If this is indeed a lantern. It does look like a type of lantern, right? Or is it a portable kind of oven? No, surely it's a lantern. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna go with forgery. The game kind of gave me that randomly, I guess. Randomly generated that for me. I'm just gonna go with that. Masculine body type is fine, yes. Ancestry dusk. I see. Okay, that gives me the vampire-like pale complexion, which is honestly kind of true to real life in my case. So I might go with that. This looks a little bit more sickly. Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? I like randomly generated characters, and this one looks fine. You don't really see much of the eyes. So I'll keep that as well. Maybe we'll have a better hairstyle. Let's see. Kinda like that one. Yeah. That one not so much. Noble. Kinda hard to tell, actually. You can't really, you know, rotate your character or anything due to the graphical style, so I'm not really sure if... I would pick one with a ponytail, just because real life. No, I think I'm gonna go with this one. I kinda like that. Hair color... Doesn't seem to have a huge difference, or huge impact. Well, I mean, obviously it does, but It's only a small part of the character, and eventually we'll have some sort of, you know, headgear, I'm guessing. Whiskers, smooth. Mustache, I don't know about that. Pants, beard? Maybe. I do like my sideburns, but I don't know. Maybe I do. Does it fit with the hairstyle? Not really. Why not pants, beard? Sure. Why not? Whiskers color, I guess should match. Well, this does not really have much of an optical impact. Eyebrow color, my god. Yeah, sure. I think we're fine here. Venture forth. Alright, 16 and a half minutes in, and we're ready to start the game. Heck yeah. Successfully chased away everyone who might not enjoy the rest of this playthrough. I am condemned, yes, for forgery. For the crime of forgery, the realm's ultimate penalty awaited me. But there is another way, to become a Marked Inquisitor. I drank the Mage Bane. I spoke the words. My jailer brings me to the western frontier, where whispers of magic again stir. I live now only to hunt mages. Okay. Ooh, this seems dangerous. Yep, okay. Oh, okay. That's my jailer. The unfortunate soul. Huh, yeah, rob him blind. Whoa! Or kill him first, I guess. Finish him off. Yikes. Hunter's Cross Spear. Let's see here. Okay, so we can attack like this. We have stamina, of course. Yes, this being a Souls-like. We can... I'm guessing block? Oh, that's not... Can I cancel this? Uh-oh. I would like to cancel and not waste... Ah, good. No! What? Oh. Wait. Oh, okay. I guess I'd have to shoot... Oh, with axe. I see. That makes sense. Right, okay. It actually displays LB for the bow and then X to shoot. Okay, cool. So you just let go of the button and you don't waste the arrow. I like that. You dodge with the right trigger, which is... will take some getting used to. Although, that being said, the other game I'm playing, Solar Edge, also dashes with that button or trigger. So maybe not such a bad thing. Okay, I can switch between my two weapon slots, unarmed right now. Yep, can punch. Or I can use the spear. Oh, okay. Never mind, there is a heavy attack on Y, I see. Oh, okay. For unarmed, it's... Wait. Oh, there's a combo. Oh, there are multiple combos, actually. Okay, so light, light, heavy is a kick. Light, light, light... Oh. Oh, wait. Light, heavy is this uppercut, and you can combo that into... Ooh, multiple different attacks. Interesting. Oh, you can even, like, float in the air for a little bit. Very realistic. 0 out of 10. Nice, okay. Yeah, obviously we want to use this weapon. The real weapon. Well, the weapon, as opposed to just our empty fists. Okay, it doesn't seem like you can charge or anything. Wait. Oh. Apparently you can do a bit of a leap attack by just tapping forward, or in, you know, in a direction and then attacking. Heavy attack in this case. Wait. Yeah, okay, it's only heavy attack. How about back? No, I guess there's no back, is there? Any direction seems to work. Yeah. There's even a follow-up that I didn't realize. Wow, multiple follow-ups. Interesting. Okay, of course you can't run out of stamina. Can you run? Wait. Okay, so pressing the B button trying to run might be a problem. Can you sprint at all? Oh yeah, clicking the movement stick, the left stick. Interesting. Okay, right stick does pan the view. That's cool. I like that. Otherwise, clicking it doesn't seem to do anything. Let's see. Oh, okay. We have gestures, indicating that there might actually be a multiplayer component. Well, again, if it turns out that there is PvP, like invasions that I don't have any control over, I'm gonna refrain from playing with that. Or rather, I'm gonna opt out of that, because I hate that. And if there is co-op multiplayer, I'm not gonna make use of it, so I guess it shouldn't. It's probably not gonna affect me either way. Yeah, but we have gestures. I'm assuming that left and right on the D-pad are gonna switch consumable items. What else is there? I guess I can actually start moving. Wait, of course we have... Oh, yeah, of course we have a proper inventory. Blindfold bag, can I take that off? Can we have a description for items? That would be nice. Oops. Huh, I can take that off. Okay, yeah, I mean, you'd think that probably would be a good thing. Yeah, in fact, it decreases? Wait. Oh, wait, this is a ranger sword. So can we just take it off? Yes, we can. Okay. So this gives a little bit of protection. I see. Yeah. Just less than the ranger sword does. Okay, I was gonna say, it would have been cool if the blindfold bag just gives you straight up negative stats, because that, you know, would make sense in a way. I guess it would provide a little bit of protection, but it would make sense to make you worse at fighting. But no, the ranger's hood is just better. Okay, leather brigandine. I see. It's unfortunate that it seems like we don't have any lore on items. At least if there is, oh, never mind. LTRT. Okay, it actually displays it there. Just didn't know where to look. Hard leather armor worn over a long cloth tunic. Mobility is a priority to any who wear this armor, which protects vital areas but leaves the shoulders and hips exposed. Right. Ranger's hood. A thick cloth hood. It's far more effective against inclement weather than any blade or arrow. And blindfold bag. A canvas bag tight. Yeah. Over the eyes, specifically, which, yeah, you'd think would make you a lot worse at everything. Huh. Anyway, Hunter's shortbow. Let's see, attack 14, dexterity scale B. What's our stats, actually? What are our stats, rather? Strength, dexterity, okay, we have most in that stat, that makes sense. Vitality, will. Can we look at stats? Can we get descriptions? Maybe not here. I mean, I can guess. Strength, obviously there are going to be strength scaling weapons, dexterity scaling weapons. Vitality, presumably health. But will, endurance, well, endurance probably stamina. Will might be, well, it's probably magic related and thus maybe focus. But then that might also be arcana. Maybe arcana is more like magic damage. Conviction, more like, you know, divine magic, clerical magic. And then there's resolve and luck. Well, resolve might be something resistance, defense related, and luck maybe affects everything in a way, in mysterious ways, not further explained. Or I could be completely off on some of those. I mean, some seem relatively straightforward. Others, obviously, leave room for speculation. Anyway, shortbow, class 1 shortbow. Attack 14, dexterity scale B. Right. Skillfully crafted recurve bow, simply decorated, the Marked Inquisition. The Marked Inquisition has long been keen to fill its ranks with experienced hunters. The Marked Inquisition, okay. That's just what that, I don't know, that group is called. What else do we have? Our actual main weapon, class 1 half spear, as opposed to a full spear. I guess there are even longer ones, maybe. Attack 11, less than the bow. Dexterity scale C, also less. Damage blocked 60%. I guess that's when you're blocking with it. Blocking cost minus 15%. Okay. Obviously we'll have to compare that to an actual shield or something to see what that really means. Okay, anyway, that should be good for now. Can we... Oops. What are you doing? What are you doing? Wait, am I... Oh, okay, that's unequipping. I see. Right. Yeah, okay. So we have this menu as well, though. Okay, that's just a shortcut. So, yeah. Select is a shortcut directly to the inventory, which is useful enough. Inventory... We have all these items. We have Inquisitor's Dagger. Charm Dagger. What is that? A dagger fit for slaying mages. A mage can only be truly and finally vanquished by a Marked Inquisitor, who must remove and destroy the mage's heart. Yikes. The process is known colloquially as devouring. Okay, good thing it's only a word. And we don't actually devour the heart, I'm guessing. I mean, the thing is, are we an Inquisitor? I suppose. So we chose, rather than being executed, I guess, or something, or, put into jail until we rot, we chose to become an Inquisitor, a Marked Inquisitor, and hunt mages in the Borderlands or whatever it was called, where magic has once again sprung up after, I guess, not having been around for a while. So, yeah, that explains why there aren't all that many spellcaster characters to choose from. In fact, the only one coming close seems to be the Sage, of course. And maybe that isn't a traditional spellcaster. Obviously, it's not called a mage, so mages apparently are at least considered to be purely evil in this setting. Of course, who knows? Maybe we'll encounter mages that will turn out not to be so bad. Anyway, a dagger fit for slaying mages. I guess we just need to have this with us. Doesn't seem like something we can actually use actively, except in finishing off a mage once we face and slay one. Ammunition, a single piece of ammunition for a ranged weapon. Okay. Every Inquisitor is trained to aim truly and without fear. Only those who have faced a mage in combat know that this is easier said than done. Right. Replenish with Irona ore, not to be confused with iron ore. Completely different thing. Hold B to replenish. Max capacity 16. Okay. Interesting. So I guess it's just a generic kind of thing, ammunition. To simplify, rather than having bolts and different types of arrows and throwing knives and whatnot. I'm assuming anyway that's what it is. The Forged Deed, of course. The thing I was so interested in. A forged deed of ownership to a modest parcel of land in Alterstone Kingdom. Whoever purchases this forged deed is in for quite a rude surprise. So is this? Can I just sell this to some NPC for extra cash? Is that all it is? If so, that's kind of lame. But I'm assuming that none of the item choices in the early game make, a huge difference in the end. Oh, you know what? Wait. Yes. Okay. That also. I did see that the game put those tutorial messages on the screen. Oh. What I didn't see were those enemies, because I was looking elsewhere. In fact, more specifically, I was looking at that bar in the bottom left, which displays our currency, I think. Because it just increased from 0, I want to say. Okay, Irona ore. Alright. Good, some basic resources. Combat, X or Y to attack, yes. Block and roll, okay, well. Unfortunately, by the time those showed up, I had already sprunt head on into those enemies, so that's not great. Oh, wait. That's kind of rude, sir. Wow. Wow. Wait, ledge climb. Ugh. And before I managed to die in the tutorial section. Well, let's not. More Irona ore. Okay. Yes, of course. This is a platformer, so there's gonna be platforming. Big surprise. Yes, okay. This is all very intuitive, but by the way, I'm just terrible at focusing on more than one thing at a time. And that, unfortunately, and obviously includes talking. Oh, you can actually wall jump. Interesting. Wait, does the game tell you? Yes, literally tells you. I swear I didn't see that. I was just messing around and discovered that all by myself. Oh no. Well, here's the obligatory winnable, but very difficult tutorial boss that, obviously 99% of players or 95% of players are gonna get obliterated by immediately, and 5% are actually gonna somehow defeat on their first attempt. Of course, I was not one of the 5%. Thank the gods you're stirring, yes. Spellmarked, but stirring, so the Magebane rite succeeded. Okay. Spellmarked. Balail? Vale herself must have been watching over you when you encountered that beast in the woods. It was pure luck that Stablehand Bren was nearby. You were on Death's doorstep when he brought you back to Partner's Vale. Fortunately, I was able to nurse you back to health. Thanks. You may call me Herbalist Chenna. I am the Inquisitor's healer at Partner's Vale. Inquisition's healer, rather. Here, take this Hearthen flask. Quaff it the next time you are injured. Thanks. That's obviously what I was missing in that fight, or else I would have won. Perhaps you have questions. So many questions. I've been here for 3 hexads in a day. Hexads. As in weeks of 6 days, I'm guessing? Based on the name. Of course, just to be different. 3 hexads in a day. And I'm not sure what to make of Partner's Vale. Inquisitors arrive, but not in the numbers that are needed. Inquisitors also disappear, not in numbers that give me peace. Okay, anything more? More than anything, I pray for peace. Hearthen Flask. I'm a herbalist and healer, and I'm as skilled as they come at crafting Hearthen Flask from Valley Herb. If you find any shimmering bud in the valley, verdant voice Trista can aid you in improving the potency of your Hearthen Flask. Okay, why can't you? Anything else? No. Okay, so we want shimmering buds to upgrade our healing flask. What did I say? Balale? Balale? Balale. I don't know. It's a kind of a weird name. The names of the gods have fallen from our tongues. So it's no surprise to hear a trained mage hunter ask about Balale. Balale is the god of healing wind. It is said that she draws flies from the sick into an urn filled with magical oil, where they become butterflies. Okay. That's oddly specific. Alright. Spellmarked. Yes, Spellmarked. You would have died in those woods if not for the Magebane rite you undertook. This region is polluted with warped magic, but there's a benefit to it. Those who have successfully undergone the Magebane rite can stave off death, becoming Spellmarked instead. Not living, not dead, but animated by the mystical warp that infects this region. Oh. Okay. So I wasn't Spellmarked when I got here. That only happened because I was killed, or would have been otherwise killed, by that demon. Okay. But surely that's connected to the name of the Marked Inquisition, right? Yeah, because obviously all the members of the Inquisition would have undergone the Magebane rite and are thus spellmarked, or will be spellmarked at some point. Okay, I don't know. There is a way to atone yourself of the spellmark and return to life, but it requires a rare item known as a guiltless shard. The corruption of mages and their minions has a crystallizing effect on whatever purity remains. These solidified masses are shards of pure innocence. Hunt and devour mages and their minions if you wish to be atoned and become living again. Okay, so the question is, of course, what are the benefits of being living as opposed to undead, or whatever I am? Spellmarked? Yes. It doesn't. She didn't tell me, right? Becoming Spellmarked instead. Not living, not dead, but animated by the magical warp. Atone yourself of the Spellmark. Okay. Magebane rite? Yes, the Magebane rite. You committed the crime of forgery, didn't you? Perhaps your memory is foggy. When you became a Marked Inquisitor, you would have undergone a Magebane rite. You would have drunk an elixir known as Magebane and spoke cursed words from a forgotten tongue. Many Inquisitor initiates make missteps in the ritual, and it doesn't take hold. Unfortunately, the only way to know if the Magebane rite is successful is for one who has undertaken it to die in the presence of magic. Oh. Many Inquisitor initiates have fallen in Ossenley Valley, never to rise again. You're fortunate in that respect. Okay, I guess. Again, what are the disadvantages of being spellmarked? Oh, okay, so I'm missing some health. Is that literally it? Maybe this is gonna get worse the more I die, up to a point. Kind of like, I don't know. Well, Demon Souls had you just straight up halved your health, I believe, when you were whatever they called it. Hollowed, I guess, or something. I don't know. It's been a while since I played that. Or Or Dark Souls 2 had also just halved your health. Maybe even Dark Souls 1, now that I think of it. I believe Dark Souls 3 had the penalty less severe? I'm not sure. I don't know. Doesn't matter. This is not that game. This is not a Souls game. It's just similar in some respects. So, obviously, we have some reduced health right now. That's all that's important. Can we see descriptions of our skills? It does not seem like it. Maybe actually when we go to level up, and maybe the game will then. Well, at the very least, I expect that we'll see the effects of increasing each attribute. So it should be easy enough to figure out if there were any doubts remaining or any uncertainties. Do we see anything? Health 70 out of 94. I mean, I'm guessing that's just permanently missing health, as opposed to something we can heal with a Hearth and Flask. In fact, how do we use that? Which button have I not tried using? Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's R1 or right bumper, and that did not in fact heal me, as expected. Glad to see you on your feet. Yes. Okay, we talked to her about everything, right? Yes. Partner's Vale. Do we have a map? Perchance. Doesn't seem like it. No active mission. Okay. Wait, no active mission? Visit the Mirror Gate and Partner's Vale to accept a mission. I see. Okay. I mean, that in itself is basically a mission of sorts, but... Gotcha. Okay, Scallon. A runt-sized scavenger of the Scallon. A rat-like clan of creatures that dwells in deep woods. Huh? You noble. Okay. That was that guy. A nobility among the Scallon. Those born of golden skin are called blessed to lead, and are trained with yew bows from childhood. Surely there are more pages. Oh yeah, there absolutely are. Ah. Inferion Warden. Physical. Wait, so I guess protected against physical? Probably what that says, or what that means. One of the few fabled nobles of the Inferion Chasm. A place where no mortal may go. May go? Can go? Wants to go? Maybe all of those things. Okay. I see. So these... Actually, we know that what they drop. We know that they can drop... That both of these enemy types can drop Irona ore, right? Do we still have that stuff, actually? I mean, we have our equipment, so... We have the Hearth and Flask. A flask containing a restorative elixir quaffed to restore some health. Concoctions like this exist in wide varieties, but all utilize in some quantity the Red Valley herb, a flowering plant with healing properties. One of the most famous recipes is called Queen's Kiss, named for the common belief that only a noble's touch can cure certain specific types of infection. Replenish with Valley herb. Oh, I see. So you don't replenish that automatically upon resting. You actually need a resource for that. But I'm assuming it's going to be pretty common, so having wasted one is probably not going to cripple me or anything. I mean, obviously not. Irona ore, common material, versatile ore found in Auchenlay Valley. So Auchenlay Valley, I'm guessing, is just a name for the entire game world then? Or, well, the entire part of the game world that the game takes place in. Useful in crafting all varieties of ammunition, from arrows and crossbow bolts to throwing knives and channeling components. Right. Okay, yes, journal, bestiary. I guess, with that we've looked at everything. What are you? A lantern that we cannot pick up or anything? By Tarunan's hands, you're awake. I'm guessing names in pink are deities? Or maybe not. I'm Warpsmith Zakiel, but you can call me Zach. Or Zakiel. You can call me Zach. Okay, Zach. Welcome to Partner's Vale, but before we get too far into it, you should go speak with Champion Hera. She's down the steps to the west. Okay. Craft equipment, ah. No crafting available. Hunt mages to obtain materials. I see. Alright, fair enough. Enhance equipment. So in theory, what does that take? Aspher, apparently. Okay. And upgrading it would increase damage from 4... Wait. Short bow? Wait, that's not what I... Oh, there it is. Okay. Damage, yeah, from 11 to 12.2. But would not improve scaling for either the spear or the bow. Not at the first level, anyway. How do we... Okay. Oh, can we climb this? Surely. No? Oh, okay. Oh, previously I think all I had to do was actually just press up and jump again to grab the ledge. Apparently that's a little bit too high up. There's also something shining there. I wonder, actually, that's not... Sure did drink that just now. Don't worry about me, Hera. I'm just gonna... Wait. This is awkward. If I... Oh, never mind. So yeah, I can aim with the right stick, but I can also aim with the left stick. So that makes a lot more sense. Because I have to press X. Of course. That does not work, okay. Well, now I know. Yeah, obviously you also have to press X. I'm seriously, can I grab that, huh? Well, I'm amazed. That seems grabbable, but, well, apparently not. Yeah, anyway, okay, I'm learning. You are Atantu, I trust? I'm Champion Hera. I'm technically in charge here at Partners Vale, but I do my penance here just as you do. You must embark at once to Ashbourne Village, but to do so you must first speak with Rune Reader Daedella. Descend the stone steps to the west until you reach a cat. A cat, okay. Then descend more stone steps east until you reach the pond. Then speak to Rune Reader Daedella by the Mirror Gate. Alright, that's where we get our missions. So some place of importance, obviously. Okay, Valley Herb times 3, Tender Vine and Bloodberry. Okay, I see. Right, already we have several materials used to replenish our flask. That's good to know. Open stockpile, okay. It's also right here, conveniently. We're not supposed to go this way, I know. I'm gonna follow the game's directions. Actually, is there anything more? Must embark at once to Ashbourne Village. Yes. Okay. Fair enough. Whoa. Roll through stuff to destroy. Gotcha. Some stuff, anyway. Can we go down here? We sure can. Ooh. Maybe I shouldn't quite yet. Wait. Hello, Inquisitor. Oh, you're Trista, okay. My name is Trista. I am a verdant voice. One who speaks for the herbs, fungi, and minerals. Also, I just realized Hera actually told me to go west first and then east, right? Not the other way around. So I am not going the correct way. Whoops. You know, it's fine. My name's Trista. I'm the verdant voice, one who speaks for the herbs, fungi, and minerals. You're welcome to use my apothecary's tools to restock and improve your supplies. Okay. Upgrade hunter tools. Let's see. Hearth and flask. Right, so that takes... I wish I could actually look at the items. Well, one vine that we just picked up by looting one of those bushes. And one other item. I mean, I'm guessing... Wait. Unless... This is for refilling? Wait, is this for refilling or for upgrading? No, it's for upgrading. And we were told to find a bud. So that's the bud that we're missing. That makes sense. So that's the more rare type of item, obviously, whereas the vines we can just get from bushes. Okay, and ammunition, interestingly. Oh, that's ammo limits. Okay, so these are just upgrades, yeah. So not just for restocking. Although she did mention that. Are you lost? If you're looking for Rune Reader Daedella, you can find them and the Mirror Gate through that cave to the west. Okay, there are also some supplies in there that I can use to replenish your hearth and flask. You can use that to replenish. Okay. I thought I could do that myself. Locked. Okay. Fair enough. Right, well then, if there are supplies in here, don't mind if I help myself to those. Valley herbs and Irona ore. Gotcha. That's not open from the side. So much for... Oh, well. Maybe we can make it through. Silver, Valley herb... Okay. Unfortunately, those item pick up texts disappear a little bit too quickly for me. Ammunition, hearth and flask, bloodberries. Okay, those are a separate thing, or rather, they're also a consumable. The plump edible fruit from a flowering valley plant. Eat it to restore a small amount of health. Its juice is quite staining. Mind your garb, Inquisitor. Okay. Is that an actual warning? Like, something I need to be worried about? Irona ore, valley herbs, common material, red flowering herb, a favorite among Inquisitors due to its use in concocting hearth and flasks. Unlike many craftable items, concocting hearth and flasks takes patience and diligence. Really? So we cannot do that out in the field, is what you're telling me, basically. Tender vine. Very rare material. Oh, so maybe I got extremely lucky in picking one of those from the bush. A rare vine sometimes found growing symbiotically over more common plants. It is extremely fragile, but highly valued for its use in improving the potency of potions and elixirs. Can be used to upgrade tools. Oh, okay. Maybe I really did get lucky with that. Haze spiral, common material. The bottled wisp of the residue of a haze-burnt husk. Haze-burnt husk. When bottled, it settles into an always spinning spiral. Fancy. Wisp leaf, common. Leaf of a rare plant that grows... that grows in Austenley Valley's damp regions, I guess. Can be used in crafting life-saving antidotes. Good to know. We did get that from right here, I think, from this backpack that I looted. I did find something called silver. Maybe that's just money, actually. Let's see. Do we have money in our inventory anywhere on the UI? Oh, I guess that's by the bottom left. So we have souls, or, you know, whatever the experience, I guess. The leveling related currency. And then silver as, you know, the actual currency for purchasing stuff. That's my guess for now, anyway. I'm also having an eye on the timer here, because, well, obviously I don't want this episode to go, you know, to keep going forever. But I also don't want to... Well, I don't know what I want, actually. Irona ore, okay. Literally mined from ore veins. Okay. Huh. It's not... I mean, sometimes you just have to run into walls. I mean, I guess you can just barely see the door frame here. That gives away that that is, in fact, you know, a door. But sometimes you'll just have to rub your face against what looks like walls, I guess. Can I drop through here? I sure can. Can I make it back up? Nope. Not at all. That's locked. Wait. Am I just screwed? Oh, you can wall jump. Okay. So that helps here, but that does not help with... Okay, so I cannot grab that from there, but from here I can. Okay, so that platform up above, that definitely is too high up for me to reach, and there is no wall that I can jump on, of course. Yeah, that's weird though. I mean, it's not weird necessarily, it's just, I guess we'll find, maybe we'll actually get something like a double jump or something. Ooh. Or maybe, oh, maybe maybe it's something like a grappling hook or something. Something. I know, I'm very eloquent. Oh, you can attack these. Can you destroy them? I guess not. They're probably just literally here to test new equipment. And just put multiples. For your convenience. Alright. So we were supposed to head west until we reach a cat? Well, there's a sort of cat. Cat with an antler. Which is perfectly normal, I'm sure. It's a very... I don't know. It's a not very powerful looking mining animation, I gotta say. But it works. Firebombs, alright. Exactly what those are. Exactly as predicted. Okay. Those destructible looking pots or boxes cannot actually be destroyed. Level up. Don't mind if I do. Don't think I can actually. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Well, okay, there's fall damage. Now we know. Not a ton though, considering that was quite the drop. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Obviously, there's another one of those presumably grappling points for later. Level up. Tree of Skill. Ooh. Oh yeah. I think that was something like this in the first game. Oh boy. I might actually take a look at this off camera, because this is definitely seems a little bit overwhelming right now. Yeah. I'm also sure the game is actually going to explain this once it becomes relevant. Insufficient salt. Okay, so that is our currency. I wasn't quite sure, but I thought that it probably was. Cost 400. Right now we have 32. Right, okay. And I guess because we don't have enough, we also can't quite look at our stats yet and maybe get some more info on that, which is fair enough. Hello, Stable Master, perhaps? Loyal Steed? Ooh, almost didn't see the chest here. With a golden item inside. Guiltless Shards. So those are for becoming human, I guess, becoming living. Hello. Oh, good boy. Hey there, Inquisitor. Call me Stablehand Bren. Ah, you're the one who saved me. Thanks. I suppose Herbalist Shenna told you about your lucky escape, eh? Yes. Champion Hera told me that you should speak with Rune Reader Didella by the Mirror Gate as soon as possible. You can find them at the pond. If you find the Camp Cat, descend the stone stairs to the east of him. Okay, fair enough. The Camp Cat. Okay, once again, we will at some point be able to grapple across from there, but not quite yet. Hello there, Camp Cat. Oh. I was fully expecting to be able to actually talk to this cat, and rather the cat to talk to me. But I guess it really is just a cat that happens to have antlers. No big deal. This might be the way forward? No? Maybe not. Another locked hut. Okay. Oh, what is this? Some sort of... well, some sort of lift that's gonna operate here, maybe, at some point. Also locked, of course. We're gonna just get handed the camp key. Set runes. Ah, okay. No mission available. Speak to Rune Raider Didella. Oh, so is this gonna... I mean, it seems like this place is completely blocked off in every direction. Well, except... there's this. Right. I did... now I remember, I actually did walk out here, but then immediately turned around. There's something up there that I can just barely see. Okay. Cooperation board. Ah, create a passkey to match with a cooperator. So there actually is co-op. I don't know if there... I don't think there was in the first game. So that's pretty cool. Even though, again, I'm not going to use that, at least not for this playthrough. Are you ready to enter the Mirror Gate? Hold on. Mirror Gate? Yes, you've just arrived, and the magic in these woods is not well known, even among Inquisitors. Behind you is the Mirror Gate, a gateway between distant locales. I am called Rune Reader Didella. I am the keeper of the Mirror Gate. The warp of magic has already begun to poison these woods, rendering travel by land nearly impossible. But the Mirror Gate can lead us right to those cruel and twisted mages that plague the realm. The Mirror Gate is activated by arcane words spelled on runestones. As a Marked Inquisitor, you must always be seeking new runestones. I can share a word of runestones with you. Travel to Ashbourne Village. Choose the runes from the basket, then step into the light. Okay, and we've learned Ashbourne Village. I hope I don't need to memorize those. I'm pretty sure I don't. Okay, so, yeah, as I was at some point going to speculate about, so it seems like this place is entirely separate from everything else. As in, you know, unless some of those locked doors lead to other adjacent areas, and not just to, you know, the interior of those huts. Yeah, this seems to be completely self-contained. So my guess is that instead of one large interconnected world like in the first game, we're gonna travel to separate, well, levels, I guess, through this mirror gate. Or maybe the rest of the world is actually gonna be connected, and this is just, you know, its own little enclave that we'll return to as our isolated safe haven. We'll see. I will actually take a look at this next time, because this strikes me, yeah, just under an hour. Strikes me as long enough for the first episode. Obviously, we've seen the basics. I've been able to familiarize myself with controls, with the general UI and whatnot. And yeah, we'll take a look at this and the first actual area of the game, I suppose, and how refilling our health flask works. That would be useful to know, I suppose, and all that next time. For the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye!